Rain improvements, new grass, and horrendous performance pretty much sums up the last week of development. I decided I wanted the planet to be covered in grass, so I went and looked up different approaches on how to achieve this. I eventually decided on creating a shader that uses shell rendering by doing multiple render passes neatly organized in the shader itself. You can think of this as sort of like a bunch of 2D images stacked on top of each other. Shell rendering isn't necessarily the standard for grass in video games. However, it is somewhat often used for hair or fur rendering, which I thought would be useful later as well. I found a video that explained shell rendering pretty well and created grass that was passable. Not amazing, but not bad either. But when I put it on my planet that is procedurally created, there were a lot of issues because I wasn't generating UVs properly in the code. Eventually, I fixed this issue and put the shader on the world in my game, and oh my god, it's slow. So I updated the shader to be proximity based, and somehow it's just as slow. I'm pretty sure what's going on is that even though not every blade of grass is being rendered at one time, each vertex in the whole world is still deciding whether or not to render. So unfortunately, the world is back to the way it was before with its flat texture. I'll work on it more. If nothing else, I learned a lot from this, and what I learned about shell rendering will be very useful in making like a fur renderer. Rain is looking better too. I added this mist effect and also added more rain. This is also straining the FPS. It's been a pretty frustrating week to put all this work in and literally have nothing new done. But that's just how it goes in game dev, I suppose. Also, I noticed there weren't a lot of videos out there explaining how to implement shell rendering. If there are any game devs watching and you're interested in something like that, just let me know. But that's all that I have for this week. Thanks for watching, be sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.